Thank you very much, Courtney. Just a fascinating day as we were hanging out in the stables, seeing how the horses go about their morning routine. They're fed, they're bathed, now they're in the warm-up period. And Janine Smith, you are a jockey here, and you just came off of the practice track. So let's talk a little bit about what your routine is like. We got to see what the animal athletes are like. What about the athletes who are riding? What do you do to prepare for a day when it's training day at the Assiniboia Downs?
Well, training day, we start here about 6 o'clock in the morning is when I start. So I get up and come in and get dressed, and I usually get on my first horse about 5 to 6. And it's just basically same as them. We're getting fit for the races too.
Now, can I ask how that works? As you said, your first horse. How many different horses will you be riding, let's say on a race day?
Well, on a race day, it depends on how many horses we have entered for us. But when we come in first thing in the morning, on average, I get on about 10 horses in the morning, and then I might ride 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
And then how does it work in terms of horses being matched with jockeys? Do you pick, does the horse's owner say, hey, Janine, ride my horse today? How does that part of it go?
Well, there's definitely horses we want to ride. It's just a matter of if we can get on them. Definitely the owners have a big say, as well as the trainers. I primarily ride for Chad Torvell, who you saw earlier, and he owns quite a few of them, and then I ride for some of his owners also.
Really cool. Now, can I ask a little bit about that race day experience? Because we've seen it up from the bleachers, and when we see a race here at Assiniboia Downs, it looks amazing from our perspective. But what's it like for you racing on those horses going about 30 miles per hour?
Yeah, 35 to 40 miles an hour. It's pretty incredible. It's an amazing feeling. You think about a roller coaster ride and the adrenaline you have going, and it's like that, only you're not strapped in. It really is incredible. The horses, they just love to run. They love to run for you, and it's a great feeling.
Because you're going so fast, I mean, can you tell sort of what's happening in the moment? Do you know what position that you're in? Do you know when it's really close, if you're ahead or behind? What's going through your mind when you're getting near that finish line and it's neck and neck?
Well, every horse, they're just like people, like human athletes. Some of them, they like to run right on the front end, and some of them like to come from last, which is always exciting too. Usually hopefully you have a decent sense of pace, so we know how fast the race is going and at what point do you want to be starting to make your run. Because they don't run full out the whole way. Mm-hmm. So hopefully when you cross the wire, you're in front, really. And
I'm thinking about the excitement of just a human athlete on like the race day, like they just want to give her and they just want to go. Is it difficult to sort of rein in the horse and make them like not just give her right at the beginning and kind of control them so that they have that energy to do that last burst at the end if they need?
Some of them are that way, absolutely. Some will just want to drag you right up to the front early, and you have to slow them down and rate them, make them save something. And some of them are really calm and relaxed, and you just kind of ask them when it's time to go. They're different. They're just like humans. They all have a personality, and it's really just about figuring them out.
Wow. Well, thanks so much, Janine. I cannot wait to see Janine and the whole crew out there at the Assiniboia Downs on Friday night for BT's date night. If you want more information about that or to win yourself a 4-pack of passes, just go to our website at breakfasttelevision.ca. We're taking a quick break here from Assiniboia Downs, but more to come later this morning on City. Oh, wait, hang on, you guys.
Yeah.
I want to show you guys something cool that I found. Can I do that?
Yeah.
This is a horse's Reebok. Just like regular athletes, they have their own special shoes, and just like people, they have their own sizes. So this one here is a size 7.
Drew, bring that on Friday for date night. We'll need all the luck we can get.
Do you think this will give us good luck?
Ask the jockey. Ask Janine.
Okay.
Well, no, you can't. You already turned it upside down, and all the luck pours out.
No, it's not all
No, it doesn't,
which is
Jeremy.
why when you hang a horseshoe on the wall, it is always points up. Because if you hang it points down, the luck runs out.
How do I get the luck?
Horses?
How do I get the luck back into the horseshoe? Do I got to rub it up against a horse? Do I got to rub it up against Jockey? How does this go?
Rabbit's foot on the inside. You got to rim it with a rabbit's foot.
Oh, please.
Are you sure about this?
And then run under a ladder 15 times. Click your heels, right?
So there's no.
This sounds like a lot of work. I'm gonna go see if I can get the luck back into this guy, or maybe just grab another one off one of the horses because they're all wearing these shoes. I'm sure no one would mind if I just grabbed one off of their foot.
They got spares. Thank you very much.
Okay. right, see you guys.
You guys get no chance at date night.
What a cool job, though.
What a fascinating job, yeah.
Yeah, it would be interesting, and you don't think of it often, you know, what it would be like to be a jockey and how many horses you have to work out and train with and getting to know all the personalities. And
Well, think about communications between human athletes on a team. That's quite often that's one of the most difficult things to do. Imagine if that person doesn't speak any English, and you've got to communicate with that beast.
and weighs 10 times,
Your size.
15 times what you do. Yeah.
Exactly, especially when you're Canadian. Hey, coming up on BT, we're going to talk to another amazing athlete. He was an innovator. He was one of the first, and he's still one of the best. Tony Hawk was in Winnipeg last night, and we caught up with him while we were talking about Tony's thoughts about this point in his career. That and more coming up on BT.